Well, that didn't exactly end up where I wanted it to, but hey. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I think I can hear me. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, welcome to Sidetrack Sunday, number 3. I think it is. Actually, it is number 3, but it's the holiday show. So I should have locked the basement door. There's a bunch of people hanging out in the green room, but we won't go there. Hopefully everybody is ready for the holiday season. Because Lord knows I'm not. I am not ready for this. No, that's not the one. There we go. Still Miss Rick dressed up as a Christmas tree. You never know what's going to happen on this show, Mr. Dwight. Let's just put it that way. Oh, let's see. What have we got going on here? Let's see who we've got hanging out in the chat. We've got Mr. Almar in the house. We've got Ian from the Chattanooga Southern. Welcome in, sir. We've got Chuck Schreiber is in the house. We've got Deep Run Railroad Mike is in the house. We've got JD over at Grandpa Rails. We've got Rodney over at Hot Rod Rodney 25. We've got Mr. Joe Rader over at the Black Rock Central. We've got Mr. Ken Amos over at B&O 51. We've got Dwight over at the Curly Express. We've got Mr. Lynn McCurdy from the HDMMRC in the house. We've got Alan from the Mason-Dixon. We've got Opa Dodge, the Model Train Outsider. We've got Kyle, the rail artist. I believe I've got that right. Unfortunately, this just shows up with the channel name and not the actual person's name anymore. We got Mr. Ron Moen in the house. We've got John number 2 over at the Schuylkill River Valley. We've got Sparky 107 in the house. That would be Mr. Dave. We've got Stormy Sky Rail Productions, and that's either Steve, Jenny, or Dave. Not sure which one of the three. And then we've got Mr. Tom Garassi in the house. Welcome in, everyone. Glad to have you all here tonight. Some familiar names and some names I haven't seen in a while. So, oh boy, here we go. What's this? What did Rail Artist put up here? She asked why I told her to sidetrack Sunday to Ray Buntland and charge night. She, oh yeah. Thank you. It's all right, Rail Artist. That's okay. That's okay. That would be Mike. I'm sorry. I thought that I was thinking about Kyle Steve for whatever reason. I saw the logo and I thought Kyle. That's okay. It's all right. That's right, Bob. Sick him. Any rate, okay. So, yeah, we've got an interesting. I think we've got a pretty interesting show lined up for you all this evening. As you all know, we do this obviously once a year for the holidays. Try to get the gang all together and hang out for an hour. It may go a little bit longer. Who knows? Hey, Hot Dog Pilot Andy is in the house. Staying up late again, eh, Andy? You really want to hang out with this group of nuts? Oh, boy. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let's see. We'll start bringing up some folks up out of the green room here. Let's see. Everybody knows the count.
Evening, everybody. Hey, Ray.
Oh, man. We've been doing this for, this is like our 5th year doing this. 5th or 6th year?
It might be the 6th. Yeah,
it's the 6th.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Can't believe it's been 6 years.
It's gone fast.
It has. I came to the realization today, too, because I didn't realize it until YouTube told me that, hey, today's your channel's birthday. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Today is its birthday, isn't it? I've been on the air for 11 years. That's hard to believe, too. But
wow.
Yeah. on the air for 11 years, and you all still come in here and listen to me. I don't know what the heck the.
Well, I'm coming up on my my 7th anniversary. That'll be next month.
Nice. All right. Well, what do you say? Who should we go ahead and bring up next here, huh?
Bring them up in order that they came in.
Yeah, well, hey, we could do that. So then we got Mr. Brian down there at the Iron Horse. What are you working on down there?
Hey, everybody. A couple different Z-scale little layouts. One of them is going to be a 12-foot shelf type, and one of them is going to be a small self-contained little Z-scale layout. But it's going to have a crossover because John helped me design it, and we're going to fit it in here. And he crunched the numbers and did the math, and I'm able to, in a very small space, but 29.5 by 16.5, we're going to be able to do a crossover where it's a continuous run with what'd you call it, John? A folded 8?
What did I call it? Folded something.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Folded something. It looks about like this.
Put me on a spot there, Brian.
Let me see if I can. Well, that didn't work. Maybe
that had that same problem too, Ray, with StreamYard picking the new thing, like picking the right thing. Yeah, it's hard to pick the right thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'll get it right. There we go. Folded figure 8.
Yeah, is that what it is, Ray? Folded figure 8.
Anyway, that's what I would call it.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what I call it.
And then that's actually what we ended up finishing up with. But we got the geography worked out on it too, and so it's going to look pretty cool. It's going to be a little self-contained unit that's going to have a I can't even pronounce it. How do you pronounce the one that starts with an R? Roku. The Z scale.
Yeah, I think Roku.
Rokon or something like that. And anyway, they've got an RC2 controller that can actually run on a regular power or batteries. And so I'm going to try to do a little self-contained unit that can run pretty much anywhere if it wants to. So working on that. And so I asked Santa for some Z-scale stuff, but I asked Santa for a lot of stuff. So I have no idea what he's going to bring to.
Here it is. He's talking about messing around with Z-scale. The other night I was working on the workbench on one of my problem locomotives, and I'm sitting there with the magnifying light trying to work on this crazy thing, trying to figure out why I can't get the wheels back engaged. And he's talking about Z-scale.
Well, I'm doing Z-scale on the shelf layout. The reason why I'm doing the Z-scale first is because John told me I needed to, and it's the highest. But I'm trying to get down to an HO portion that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to get to do some HO. It's going to be a while from now, but once I get down to the bottom of this thing I'm going to be able to do some HO. So I'm trying to get past the Z-scale, so I can get to the end, so I can get past. I'm not going to rush past the end, but then I want to get to the HO because we've never had any HO here. And I'm looking forward to doing some of that. I love putting the HO scale models together. Man, that's so much fun. I don't like 3D printing them, but I like putting them together. I love 3D printing the Z-scale models. I can print a Z-scale model in 4 hours, where the HO one might take 4 days.
I know we had a couple.
Don't forget, Ray, Brian's younger than you are.
Am I? I don't know if I am.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, am I? Okay. All right. Maybe a little, but not a ton.
So anyway, there was a couple other people that popped in here. We got Wigwag Workshop was in the house. Yeah. And there's Dave from the Carolina Foothills. And then there's the BHS Railroad. I'm not sure who.
That's JP.
That's JP? Okay.
JP, yeah.
Okay. There it is. Yeah, I see it right below that. It says JP. Of course. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, since YouTube went ahead and started messing around with the names of everybody again. Yeah, fun stuff.
I didn't
Hey.
notice that.
Well, hello,
Hey,
hello,
Bob.
hello.
Hey,
everybody.
Bob.
Happy holidays
Bob.
to the
Happy
team
holidays.
and everybody in chat. It's great to see you all. It's been a great 2025, I have to say. Awesome.
I beg to differ, but we'll
Well,
go
it
with
depends where
it.
you're in, I guess it depends.
It wasn't all rosy, but
Yeah.
from a modeling standpoint,
Yes.
I feel like it was a good year and a good year from a
Just for a minute.
YouTube standpoint. So
Nothing, but I'm just drawing that little layer.
Got a couple of new faces in here. Robert Darby, haven't seen him around in a while. And then we got the DMRJ and Cruise Rail.
Here you
And like I said, there's a couple of names there's at least one name that I recognize, but I know that they haven't been around in a long time. Welcome back. Welcome in. Oh, let's see here. We'll go ahead and bring in Mr.
Hey!
over DB Tech. Last but not least,
Hey Dave, how you doing?
absolutely not least.
Good. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Dave.
Merry Christmas, Dave.
It was
Good to
John's.
see you, Dave.
You're in order that you showed up downstairs soon.
That's it. Blame it on me.
Earlier.
See Ed at Happy Valley's in here. I didn't see him earlier. Good to see you, Ed.
Yeah,
Let's just real quick. I can't do the like at in somebody's name so it highlights their name because I'm in the StreamYard. So I just say hello to everybody. So if I miss somebody, sorry. But hello to everybody.
Oh yeah, can we see it though?
No, because we're in StreamYard, not YouTube, so you can't do the at in somebody's
Oh
name.
yeah, but I can see chat though. I just can't comment on it.
Right.
Thank you though. I was on the wrong thing.
So if I
Now
miss a
can see
comment, sorry about that.
I was going to say if you're over on the YouTube side, you should still be able to. You just can't do it through StreamYard.
No, I don't open up YouTube because then I get feedback and everything. So
Okay, yeah. What I do is I've got YouTube running in the background, but I mute it so that way I don't end up with the feedback.
Right.
Okay.
That's how I check the participants list, and then once I'm done, it's over there. I also use it to check when I first bring the stream up to make sure that I've got things in time and that the audio is actually playing through, because obviously I've had issues with that in the past. No.
And you get the participants list also.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't say anything about audio issues, please. I don't want you to jinx me for next week.
I was just going to say, how did we manage this with 5 people and I'm not hearing any screaming? How did that happen? I was all prepared with my earbuds here. I got a brand new set of earbuds.
Yeah, well, if you notice, I've got my headphones on, so.
Bob as is.
Yep.
Where are my glasses? Oh,
Yeah, don't jinx Bob on the audio.
That's right, DHS. Please do not jinx me on the audio.
We better stop talking about it before something goes bad.
Every time I do a stream, I consider changing software.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better way.
We still don't know what you're doing. I'm
No
sorry, man. I'm
There's no
sorry.
cure for incompetence, I know.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say, wait a minute, Dave. I've been doing this for how long, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, the hell's the difference?
We had what was it, Ninja? We had audio nightmares with John.
Yeah, we did.
We were trying to get a bunch of us together using Ninja, so we didn't have to have the duck. And
I did read about Ninja as a solution. You're telling me maybe not.
No, you just need some hefty hardware to make it run.
Really?
Well, it's the connecting the people's audio is a little more difficult. It doesn't do it for you like StreamYard does, and so that does create a challenge.
Gotcha.
I was telling John before we got started, before you all started popping into the green room, ever since I built this new PC, and when I go into OBS, originally what I had is VB audio playing in that virtual audio playing in the background. So when you brought up OBS, it would play through that to StreamYard. And ever since I built the new PC, VB audio does not work. So I've actually got to go into StreamYard and actually select my mic. And that's the only way it works. It's like, it's really, really stupid. I have yet to figure it out. And I really haven't had a chance to sit here and play around with the rig to see what's going on. So it's like, you know what? The heck with it. I'll just do it this way and be done. Hey, JJ's in the house, and so is Martin from Life with Roscoe. So anyway,
I can't see how many people do we have watching now.
We've got 40.
Whoa,
Very nice.
thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Bernard just popped in. Good evening,
Hey,
Bernard. Yes, they tested for the SS, so that had me. I don't know what the heck they're talking about. I missed the chat. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what SS stands for.
Maybe I don't want to know.
I'm sure it's not a
Showstopper.
military history
Oh, the
reference, so we're
showstopper.
politically
There we
okay.
go.
But
All right.
There we go. Okay, I'm well. Hopefully that's not the case.
Showstopper. Thank you. The
Yes.
Showstopper SS.
Hey, Anthony from the Georgia Sunbelt just popped in.
Hello, Anthony. How are you, sir?
Oh man. So yeah, I mean, you're right. Bob brought it up, but it's been an interesting year. I guess I'll go ahead and roll with it, but you know, I know I haven't had as rough a year as some in here, but you know, it has not been an easy year. Between work where I've been moved to a different department, and then a month later they decided they're going to reorg, and then a month after that they decided to offer the voluntary retirement package to a whole bunch of us. I did not take it. I didn't take it because I'm not in a position to do it. So I'm still there, but yeah, come January the 2nd, when I get back to work, the landscape is going to look a lot different. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens next year. So, you know, like I said, it's been that between that and of course, Rachel moving out. So it's been an interesting year to say the least. To say the least. So
well, I've was never happier than when both of my boys were gone out of the nest. That was more Bob time, more time for trains. It was just, it was fine with me, you know.
Ray, he has young men though, Ray.
I'm
exactly.
just a bad parent. That's what it comes down to. I don't really love my kids the way you guys do.
Well, yeah, your young men are good next door, but your dog, you know.
Yeah.
I think every one of them has moved out and then end up showing up back here at some point. Whether it was for a month or just 6 months or a year, I mean, they've all sorry, I keep kicking the camera. Yeah, they've all ended up being here. Like, okay, it's not my house. I just pay the bills.
When I bought this shop, my youngest said, "Now I've got a place to go. If it all falls apart, I can just go set up a cot in your shop, and I've got a place to sleep."
Oh no!
Hey, Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, how's it going?
Oh.
And there's
you're right,
Chris,
Ed.
the
I'm
model
with you
train
there.
aficionado.
Yeah. JJ is saying he's got retired people staying with him now. Oh.
Well,
of course, Opa Dodge is saying he's got a 33-year-old to doubt that she'll ever move out.
well, no comment.
Oh.
Hey, both of my boys, I didn't think they were ready to go out on their own, and they made it.
All right.
You know, they weren't living in the Taj Mahal. You know, they were sharing residences with people, but they made it happen, and now they're both self-sufficient professionals. You know, so
That's great to hear.
So, you know, it happens. It just everybody has their own timeline, I guess. So I'll just provide the backstop if they need to.
Well,
They need the crash pad. If they need to sleep here in my shop, they can do so.
I've had
So
a time I
Brian,
would
you
definitely
understand it's
stop
your
by.
turn now to do a Christmas video.
It's my turn to do a Christmas video.
It is.
Okay, I can try that. We got a little time between now and then.
If you didn't see my video, I tagged you in that, so it's your turn.
I have not yet. I haven't had a chance to breathe, but I am right there now. I'm gonna actually be able to totally slow down and enjoy the holidays here, starting tomorrow. I got a couple things to put together, but all the stuff I had to do for customers and stuff are done. And I'm not scheduling any more tutoring until after the new year, probably. So I'm going to take a break. So anyway, but, I need to do a good video. I haven't had a video go out that I was very proud of in a while. So I do little live streams when I'm putting models together, but actually sitting down and editing a video and stuff, I haven't done a whole lot of that. I did a little thing with the little Christmas scene on my layout, but it was more of a Christmas background music type video. I was hoping people that were more looking for Christmas background music would pick that up and just, hey, there's model trains going, you know, cool. But it did all right. But it's about it's about a 30-minute op or so. If I loop it backwards and forwards, it's about 75 minutes. So I did a little op in an area up that I decorated a little bit for Christmas and stuff. So I did kind of do a Christmas video, but not like y'all are talking about. But so anyway, I've got to run to my garage and get a different screw to set this in so I can do my turn. But I did want to ask you something, John. I sent you a picture of this.
Yep.
How do I use it?
It's geometry, Brian.
I've got that same thing. If you remember, Rick Bailey was picking on me about that because of the fact he's like, it would have been helpful if you would have shared some of the tools. And why
the reason
What
I
did you do, Ray?
There we go.
I was kind of hoping it would help me do the round parts where I'm going to be where the track turns around, the diameter of the track to draw the track plan out. But I don't think that's exactly
that's more of an angle finder.
Right.
That's what it is. I just thought it was a little something different in the package till I opened it up.
Yeah, that's an angle finder.
Yeah, because see, if these little things would have come apart and stretched out, you know, you could set it and was what I was kind of thinking. But they're
You wanted a compass to draw circles.
I wanted a oversized compass, is what I was hoping that kind of was going to turn into. And
yeah, you get a piece of wood and nail
on
it.
MTO, you've got Anthony Dodge. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Your videos are great and great. In fact, your last video was so crisp and clear. It was and well lit. It was perfect. It looked really good.
That's important. I'll be right back.
Don't give Anthony a big head, Bob.
I know, Bob. It's amazing. I mean, usually he's shooting in the layout room, and so conditions are a little compromised. But this was kind of a talking head video, and it was amazingly crisp. Amazing.
He just yeah. I think he's talking about the railroad. Well, I just removed this so I could put our presents on. Okay, so they had to take the train out from underneath the tree.
But John and Bob, did you put Christmas lights up? I know Ray did.
I have my ceramic tree up. And I turn it on.
I've got lights up in the back and in the front, and I've got a 20-foot Frosty the Snowman who has been driving me absolutely nuts. He's so tall he barely fits, and I have a very small yard. I live in a townhome. So he takes up practically the whole yard, barely fits under the branches of the trees around him, And when I first put him up this year, no lights. So all the lights had burned out. So I had to get into them, get all the lights. They all had these little round housings where the bulbs were. They were all burned out. So I pulled them all out, ordered new ones. And in that time, I just left him down because at night he wasn't even visible. So of course, then we got like 8 inches of snow. So he was completely covered in snow and ice. So it took forever for him to get thawed out. Now I finally gotten him back erected, gotten the lights replaced, but he's been torn down by the wind twice just because I'm not monitoring weather conditions closely enough. If the wind speed is greater than 10 miles per hour, he's going to rip apart, fall down, something. I mean, it's just crazy.
You'll be wrapped around your house.
But the neighbors, especially the kids, they were like, "Where's Frosty? We don't have what happened to Frosty?" And well, he's under that snowbank.
Bob's telling the neighborhood kids that Frosty died.
We've got two Christmas trees up in the house. Rose is decorating them now. I got 2 trees up. I got a live tree up. Got the lights on all of them for her. So now all she has to do is to apply her decorator touches. So we're getting there, but it's tough. I mean, we traveled, and then on the way back from LA, we found out that our daughter-in-law was going to have to go in for emergency surgery. So the one with the little baby. And so Rose had to immediately just turn around, jump in the plane, fly down there to take care of the baby for a week. So she's just been back a few days, and we're still trying to get our kitchen renovation completed. We've got the designer and the builder coming in the morning tomorrow to hopefully do some final thing. I mean, it's just been, but 2025 has been a good year.
Yeah. The people next door to me, I always kid with them because of the fact that for Halloween, they've got so many of those daggone blow-up ornaments that you can't see the lawn. and of course, Dave and Bob have been in my neighborhood. They know what I'm talking. We've got a fairly
big yard.
That's huge yard. Yeah. Well, Christmas time, it's pretty much more of the same. They've got more of them damn inflatable. And here it is. The other day we had 35-mile-an-hour winds. They forgot to turn them off. And I'm watching these things just bounce off. I'm like, yeah, they're going to end up in my yard here eventually.
I like that advice. David, Carolina Foothill, says I should just leave him under the snow and put a case of beer out there.
There you go.
I don't think that'll really help the kids.
It might, but not the way you want.
It should definitely help the parents out.
Well, we're down to about a 3 or 4 foot tall Christmas tree. We had a large, I was always dedicated to having a real tree. And then I guess we had the one winter when it was really warm and everybody got sick because these warm trees had mold on them or something. So everybody was sick. So that was the end of the real trees. So then we got an artificial tree, and that was like 6.5 feet tall. And that became such a pain to take it down and store it. So now we're down to like a 3.5 or 4 foot tree, and that works just fine. As a matter of fact, it worked out so good that last year it was just kind of like slid into the corner, and other stuff got piled around. So it really wasn't even put away. It was just move these boxes, slide it out.
I love it.
Done.
I love it.
The funniest thing of it is, of course, we've got an artificial tree. And I go ahead and I put the thing up, and the lights on the one where there are one set of branches, there's no lights. The lights are out. And I'm like, all right. So I sat there and played around. I finally got one of the branches to light up. I'm like, all right, fine.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm just going to put this on the backside so that way nobody sees it. It's going to be facing the backyard. Nobody's going to be looking in the back window anyway. So my wife goes ahead and starts putting all the decorations on it. I come back upstairs and the whole damn tree's lit. I'm like, what the hell happened? She's like, I don't know. I was putting the ornaments on. All of a sudden it lit up. I'm like, all right, fine. Leave it alone.
Don't ask.
I went ahead. I put icicle lights across the front of my house. Now, the problem is I have a brand new roof and I also have the gutter guards, which means that I cannot clip the lights to the gutters. So I've got the soffit. So I go ahead and I actually put the clips underneath the soffit. Well, the thing of it is the whole front of the house, I think, is like 86 feet, 86 and a half feet, something like that. And needless to say, the strings of lights don't come to go into that particular length of house evenly.
Right.
Last year when I put up the lights, I had a set of bright white, I had a set of the blue white, I had a set of the incandescent white, and then I had another set of the blue white. I'm like, this looks like crap. I'm not doing this again. This year, when I pulled the lights out, I found the whole set of them that were all incandescents that were all the same. I'm like, those are the ones that are going up. I put them up on the house a day later, actually an hour and a half after I got them on the house. We had a windstorm.
Oh,
you know how many of them were still attached to the house? Guess what? There's still part of the string that's not attached to the house. I'm like, I ain't playing with it.
So what did you do with the excess lights hanging off at the end?
Actually, the strings that I've got up there, I ended up with about 6 inches too much.
Oh, geez. Well, that's nothing.
That I just went ahead and ran it around the corner. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be hidden behind the rain spout anyway. I ain't worried about it.
I usually just take the bulbs out of the excess part, put it in a plastic bag, zip tie it together.
I do that, and that whole string will go out. But that's
why you save the burned out bulbs.
I've got a whole container in my shed of either partially lit or dead strings that I go ahead and I take bulbs out of to go ahead and replace, and that's how I got those strings lit. Yeah.
I saw in Dave's video that he had a Christmas train up. I mean, in addition to having all the, holiday oriented thing, and I love the Christmas Story house. That's certainly a favorite of mine. I'm a big Gene Shepherd fan. But Dave had a little Christmas layout that he demonstrated during his video. So who else has got I do have a little, O-gauge set that goes around a Christmas village, but we don't have the village set up. I think Rose has got like 75 houses or buildings, whatever they are. But we're not setting that up this year. But does anybody else have like a little holiday display? Ray, did you have something last year? I thought you did.
Well, Ray had a Christmas train.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually over at the daughter's house now, so that's no longer in my possession.
That's cool. And she wanted it.
The wild part of it is here it is at the last train show. I wanted to pick up, and Dave knows this. I wanted to pick up some O-gauge 3-rail tracks so I could go ahead and run a streetcar that my daughter got for me 2 Christmases ago, so that I could go ahead and put that around the Christmas tree. Guess what? I still don't have 3-rail track to go ahead and put that around the Christmas tree.
I should probably get mine out. I know where it is. It's all in one box. I'm not exactly sure how big the loop of track is. It has not run in years, but that doesn't mean it won't start right up, or if I clean the contacts, it won't operate. So Rose would love it if I set that up.
Being sarcastic, Bob?
I'm sorry, Brian?
Would she really like it, or are you being sarcastic?
No, she would. My only problem is, would it then trigger a desire to set up all of the Department 56 buildings?
Well, Bob, it'd make for great content for your channel, though.
Yeah. Thanks,
It
Brian.
would. You could film all of it and put out a nice video of it all.
I don't know that our scenery is up to Dave's standards, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'll do that, but I need to get it out and see if it's running, and it would be fun to have on the dining room table. But I'm still, we're still trying to move into our kitchen, back into our pantry. And so the dining room table currently has still got a lot of stuff that goes back into the kitchen. So I've spare moments, I'm lining shelves, I'm unloading boxes into the kitchen. But if I could get the dining room table cleared off enough, I could possibly set up a little loop track there and run it around.
Well, John, what about yours?
I'm
He said he's
sorry.
got a ceramic tree.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
2
that's
foot
right.
high ceramic tree. I had broken the star off the top, so I 3D printed a star for it.
Perfect. Perfect.
But what
There
about
you
your
go, Ray.
layout?
Rodney says he has track
Layout?
for you.
My Christmas layout is still in the same condition it was in last Christmas.
Okay.
Hey, Ray, Rodney says he's got track for you.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was trying to type around my microphone, and that wasn't working, so I had to rearrange the desk here a little bit. Jeez. Yeah.
Well, I had fun making some of those cars. Well, I guess the first 3 on my set were the Lionel gondolas, and I just, hot glued some felt in there and those little lights I got from the dollar store, and then, like, soldered them all together. And then the 2 flat cars, well, one of them was a tank car that I stuck a piece of wood to that I painted white. And the last flat car, the whole thing is 3D printed. And every year I end up adding on a car. And you were asking me, Ray, because I was going to paint, I had another one, so I was going to paint it red for another car. And we were talking about painting in the cold. So actually, I didn't get to add that one on yet. It's still sitting up there. So before Christmas comes, I might end up actually having another one to add on. But yeah, that's the fun of taking a flat car or gondola and just adding stuff to it and making it Christmassy. Get all your stuff from the dollar store.
Hey, Brian, I don't know if you're paying attention to the chat, but Dave's over here picking on Sparky's picking on you.
Oh, is he? No, I can't read it. I'm not able to see what I'm doing here and read chat. So he's welcome to pick on me, though. I like the attention.
Brian's trying to figure out the difference between a radius and a diameter.
Well, I got that one. You got that one.
Actually, come to think of it, reading that, I think he's actually picking on me.
He kind of was, Ray.
Yeah, I had to read that one again. All right, I see how it is. Uh-huh.
So we're going to stay online until you get some track down there, Brian.
Now
We'll be here till tomorrow morning, bud.
Yeah, now we're not going to make it. We won't have a delivery by then. I don't have the track to go on it yet. We're planning ahead and hoping.
That's a pretty generous radius for Z-scale, isn't it?
I hope so. I want it to be. The thing is, we're going to need enough. We're going to need enough real estate to do the crossover. So we got to have enough real estate for it to get up over itself.
So are you going to use that whole piece of wood for your layout, or are you going to build a layout and then cut the excess off?
This is just this right here is this one's going to be 29.5 by 16.5. And it's gonna fit somewhere. That's the reason why it's this size exactly. It's designed to fit specifically somewhere. And the way John designed it, in the folded 8, it will be able to cross over itself. And so that's going to be pretty cool. It'll be a continuous loop that crosses over itself, and it'll be a self-contained little unit. So it might have a spur or two, but I just wanted to kind of keep it simple. and do something that could, like I said, we're going to be using the that Rokuhan. I know I'm not even pronouncing it anywhere near close, but they've got an RCO2 that runs with batteries and regular power. And so we'll be using that to power it. And so as of like now, this is all it is. And this radius here is just 8. Yeah, it's 8. And then so this one is a 7, basically.
Looks bigger than 8.
Yep, I think we lost Brian.
Yeah, Brian froze.
All right.
He'll be back.
Yep. He'll be back.
Well,
What was it, John?
There we go.
There he is. We lost you for a while there, Brian.
Am I frozen now?
Now you're back.
Frozen now. You were good now, but you were,
I didn't feel frozen.
We didn't say anything too cruel about you while you were frozen.
I hope not. I could hear you still too. I didn't lose my audio.
You didn't lose us. We just lost you, huh? Interesting.
I had some of my senses.
Hey, Bob, do you want to go ahead and give something away?
Oh yeah.
Or you
sure.
want me? Or you want me to do? You want me to give? Or Dave, do you want to give? I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. You
Well,
got the. I don't have it. All I have is the prizes and can describe the prizes, the whatever we want to call them, the awards.
The giveaway
whatever they are.
Yeah.
I can talk about those, but you're going to have to handle the logistics.
Yeah, it would
of
be
the
helpful
giveaway.
if I would have actually, brought that stuff over.
Well, we'll do it, Sparky style, I guess, with the numbers.
Well,
I'll tell you what I had, and then we could decide what we want to do. I originally showed you this here. That's an HO Bachmann. That's the Amtrak maintenance car with the track cleaner. And I thought it was brand new. And then I opened the box and realized that, in fact, was not brand new. And just up until we started this stream, I just finally got it put back together. So, I don't know if that's, if anybody's interested. I could go up and test it real quick. I tested it with the power, and it did run. But I could go up and make sure that it's DB Tech approved. If someone's interested. And then I do have the 2 models over there in the box there's a house and a restaurant. They're brand new, sealed in the package. They're HO buildings, so I can get those. So I guess what I could do, I have one of those in UP also. Yeah, they're cool cars. So I guess probably what I should do is take that up and give it a quick test run, go over there and dig out the 2 models that are in the box and get myself another seltzer water. And I'll be back in a minute.
Well, and while you're doing that, we'll give away one of our our Sidetrack Sunday branded items. Give you a few
Okay,
minutes
go ahead
to
and do
get
that,
the
and I'll be
thing
back in about 2 or 3 minutes.
All right.
all right. All right, Bob. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try to. Let's see if this is actually going to. Yep, that's the one I want. There we go. Let's see. Hey, well, even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. So this is the holiday show, official holiday show mug that Mr. Bob over at PK&W Model Works put together for us. And the backside says, "Warning, won't stop talking about model trains." So what I think we'll do is, let me go ahead and get this set up. No, not there. Let's get this over here. All right. So what we're going to do is, that is the code word for the holiday mug That's cute. I'm sharing that. That's great. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Where the heck did it go? Oh, I see. I moved the whole daggone thing over. That's what I did. That was smart. Okay, let's put that back over there.
We do have 3 of these mugs to give away.
All right, so this will be the first one.
Oh, nice mug.
Yeah, it looks better than me. Different type of mug. Sorry.
All right, Ray.
Probably.
This is when Ray crashes the internet. Yeah, pretty much, Sparky. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Let's see. I wonder if I should be able to tell how many people have going in here. No, not on that screen.
We got a lot of folks in the chat following instructions there. They are.
Oh, I would help it. Okay, 21. Okay, so we got 21 entries so far. Yay!
Yeah.
I'll put that over there for the moment. It doesn't take much for. Nope. Nope. It doesn't. Certainly doesn't take much. Let's see. So we've got. Man.
So what am I gonna do once I get this?
So we got 21 or 22 entries now.
What is this one for? Oh, there's
And there's 43 people in here. There's 24. Here we go.
on this or this on this.
So what we could do, Bob, is I could go ahead and run this drawing 3 times, and that would take care of the mugs. You
That's
good with
right.
that?
Well,
Yep.
you
I am good with that.
need to finish
Cool.
these.
And I'm going to write down the names of the winners so I have a record. And just so when you've won, and before the end of the show, I will make sure that I give you my email address so that you can communicate with me. These items have all already been ordered. I expect to receive them before the first of the year, and I'll be mailing them out to you. Just shoot me an email. And my email address is available on my About page on my channel as well, of course. But yeah, I think that's great, Ray, just to do 3 drawings right away and get those mugs out to our viewers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so now we've got 26 people in there. I think we're going to go ahead and close it. Well, we just had somebody just pop in, so I'll go ahead and give them a minute.
All right.
BNSF.
Yeah, it's CSX Bob. Yep.
Okay, welcome.
So we'll give it another minute or two. Hey, BNSF CSX Bob, we are having a drawing for a holiday mug. Let me see if I can get back over to it. That's nice. Why do I have an internal error there? There we go. That's not what I want. That's what we're looking for.
There you go.
So we're going to be giving away 3 of these mugs. It's basically our holiday mug. It's got all 5 of our heralds on there, the Sidetrack Sunday, the Holiday Show 2025, and on the backside here it says warning won't get the model trains. So if you're interested, that is the hashtag. Now, of course, the thing of it is here it is. I put the daggone hashtag in there, which means it's going to have me entered. So obviously, if my name shows up, I don't get the mug. Just a disclaimer, just so that we go ahead and clear the air on that one now.
Very funny, Chattanooga Southern.
Yeah, we need a mug with everybody's mug. Mm-hmm.
Because
Talk about breaking the internet.
I was going to say, I don't think there's enough room on a mug for my mug, but we won't go there. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll give it the 848 here, and then we'll go ahead and do the three drawings for the.
Oh, thank you.
For the holiday mug. The suspense is killing me.
Now we got 29 entries now.
Yes, we do. They make big mugs ready.
I don't know what I do.
Oh.
It's going to need a large thermos or something for this. A water pitcher.
You didn't have to agree with them, Dave.
Sorry.
Jeez.
This will do.
All right, it's 8:48. We're going to go ahead and kick this off. Let's see who our first one is.
Whoa.
Dun, 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 dun. And the first one is going to DMRJ. That's Dan's Model Railroading Journey.
Congratulations, Dan.
Einstein.
All right. All right, we're going to go ahead and draw the second one. Dun, 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 dun. And the second one is going to go over to Mr. Almar.
What? I know.
Congrats, Al.
Nice.
The green mug.
And
we
for
can't
the
compete.
final one.
Sparky.
Really?
Redraw that, right?
Oh, Dave over at Sparky 107 wins the third one. Way to go.
All right.
All right, so that takes care of that. Let me go ahead and back out of here for a moment. And let me get back over to here.
Well, that's so you can use that again, can't you?
Well, no, because every time, you know what? I probably could have. Well, no, because of the fact that that was the holiday mug, and now with whatever we're giving away this time, there's going to be a different code word. So,
okay.
The thing of it is you know, one of the things that it's kind of late to discuss that now.
So are we going to allow somebody to win one of each prize, or are we going to ask our three mug winners to not participate in the drawing for the next prize?
Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to do is go ahead and do it that way. The three winners are no longer eligible.
Okay.
That's all Sparky.
Yeah. Sorry, sometimes we do things on the fly. The flies are really small. It's just okay. So what are we giving away next? You want to swing over to Dave there, Bob, or do you?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Swing over to Dave.
All right. Let me go ahead.
Looks like he's ready.
Let me go ahead and
Okay,
do the.
yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so that's a Bachman house kit there. It's brand new, it's sealed, it's in the box, and I bought these specifically for a giveaway at some time. That's an HO. So we want to do. I don't have that thing there. The winner.
I got you.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yep. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't think about it.
Let me not do it that way though, because that looks a little weird. I was gonna
I was say, if you want, I can write down a number here and we can do it that way.
I went ahead and put up HO house. That just didn't sound.
Okay, now I get it. Well, hey, everybody's got different kinds of railroads,
You can put it into red light district.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Anyway. Oh boy. All right. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and do, Wiggy Wag just figured that one out. We're just going to go with #house. We'll give this.
We're going to get censored by StreamYard here.
Yeah. So if anybody's interested in that, we'll go ahead and we'll get this one up to about 8:55, and then we'll go ahead.
Oh, he's in there, but we're looking at just the things.
5 minutes to the hour.
Right.
So far, we got 14 entries for the house. Oh, that's nice. And again, because of the fact that I went ahead and threw the hashtag up there, yeah.
Yes, you did, Martin. I bought this from Martin, Life with Roscoe. He had them, and
cool.
So I bought them from Martin specifically for a giveaway. So,
Cool.
The funniest thing of it is I actually think I've got one. I think I've got that same exact kit sitting over here on the shelf that I haven't put together yet. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's a
We got
3D
another 2
printed
minutes, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do the drawing for this one.
Not as good as that.
What was that, Bob? I'm sorry.
I think there's a 3D printed house under construction you can get off Thingiverse. I'm not sure if I've got the right website for that, but it's not as elaborate as this.
No, I've actually.
Yes, it was, Sparky.
Yeah.
This is a running joke with Sparky because when I'm at a train show and they're trying to sell something for $50, and I tell, I'll give you $5 if you want to get rid of it. And sometimes it works. So that's a joke with Sparky. I just tell, I'll give you $5 if you really want to get rid of it. So.
All right, we got one more minute. We got 18 people. Let me go back over to. Is it? There we go. Sheesh. I got to figure out how I could do that and do that at the same time, but it's not allowing me to.
Need two screens.
No, there we go. There. Just keep clicking until I find it.
Good to have technology people on the team,
Who?
Good.
Where?
I like it. I would not have been able to figure that out. I know my limitations.
I just keep clicking. I just keep clicking. If the screen goes dark, you'll know why. Oh boy.
So yeah, I guess whoever wins that, either send me or Ray an email with your address, and I'll mail it. So that's on me. That's fine.
All righty. So we're going to do the drawing for the house, and let's see who our lucky winner is going to be.
Fergie. Train aficionado.
Train aficionado.
All right, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Congrats.
Nice. Nice. All right. So do we want to go back over to Bob, or do we? You know what? I've got something I want to do. So.
Okay, don't forget about the other one.
Yeah, I'll come back to you, Dave. We'll just go in a rotation.
Sure,
so we'll go
fine.
back to Bob, and then we'll come back to you, and then we'll come back to Matt, back to me, because I got two that I want to do. So we I went ahead and did some updates to the Sidetrack Sunday, the STS T-shirts, specifically for this year, going into next year, because as far as I know, we're still going to have this same gang. So I am going to give this away. It would be either this, or we also have an STS mug. Now, this does not have all the heralds on it. I forgot to update that, or it didn't save, one or the other. Trying to see if it's got, at least it's got the updated Sidetrack Sunday logo on it.
It's got our names down below, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's got the right names on it. It just doesn't have the heralds. I thought I had the heralds on there too. I'll have to fix that. Oh well. But yeah, you could either get yourself a t-shirt or a mug. So we're going to go back over to the StreamYard side here. Go ahead, choose our stream, and then hashtag. We're just going to do, you know what? We're not going to do it that way. We'll just keep it simple, stupid.
Huh.
It's probably a little too long, but that's okay. We'll
That's
just,
okay.
you
We'll
know,
test
we'll
everybody's
just-
typing skills.
yeah. There we go.
What is the word?
It's
Oh,
in there.
okay.
There we go. Yep, it's the STS 2025 crew. So, like I said, will be your choice of either a shirt or a mug. And by the way, for anybody that doesn't win one of these, the Teespring store is open, and that link is in my description. It's been there for a while. The only thing you have to do is just have to go in. Once you're in the store, is just look up the STS 2025, and there they are.
And the same goes for the mugs that we just gave away, and also our next prize as well. There'll be 3 of those being given away, but that one will also be available on Redbubble. I'll put a link to that in my channel description rather, on YouTube, so you can get that, or you can shout me out online or something, and I'll give you the data.
So Ed just asked an interesting question. I know I was waiting to see if they were going to show up. I know I talked to Jason over at the Train Freak, now the Colonel Cotton Belt. He could not make it tonight due to a prior engagement. I did send an invitation out to Heath, and he's not here. I guess if we say his name 2 more times, maybe he'll show up.
It usually works.
I do know that Rick Bailey was also invited to be here, and I think he's got something with his kids tonight.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, I have not heard any updates on Nissy.
Okay.
So that is where we're at with that. I know that she was supposed to have, I think, surgery last week, or was it this week? But yeah, we have not heard any updates on how she's doing. Unfortunately, if we hear something, obviously, and if somebody wants to, if they want us to say something, we will. Otherwise, it's a personal matter, and I'm not going to sit there and poke the bear, or however you want to look at it. I'm not going to go prying into somebody's personal stuff unless they come out and tell us about it. So
Sure.
yeah. That's pretty much it. The thing of it is I will say, just to continue to keep her and her family in your thoughts and prayers. Hopefully she's doing good. Thank you, Rodney. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I've been kind of out of the loop for a bunch of different reasons, but yeah. So, all right. Well, it doesn't look like we've picked up too many more entries for the mug or the shirt. So I am going to go ahead and do the draw for that. And let's see who our winner is going to be. Bernard!
Hey, congrats, Bernard.
But what am I gonna?
Way to go, Bernard. Like I said, sir, you can go ahead and reach out to me, and we'll go from there. My email is in my about, or on my about page, so that'll work.
They cross over themselves.
All right. So we're back to Bob.
All right. can you show folks a picture of what this is, Ray?
I can certainly try. That's not the one that I want.
You're more capable of doing so than I am. I know that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've only got like 4 screens open here. There we go. All right. So the other one is an apron.
Yeah, so this is an apron to wear around your shop. It's got the same logo and saying and humor saying as on the mug. It's
I'm so
just
sorry.
on an
Sorry.
apron that you can wear around the shop.
Okay.
Or for baking cookies.
Or that too. Yes, I should. I thought about modifying this picture. I needed to remove the cooking stuff and put in some model trains, but I failed.
Couple of
Glass milk
X-Acto
is-
knives, and
But it looks decent.
That's
It's got
right,
a white
there you
lining
go.
on the back. It's not just a single piece of cloth. So.
Sometimes that's all Sparky wears around his shop, right? When the camera's off, that's what he does.
no.
That visual, Dave. Thanks so much for that visual.
I wrecked Christmas for you.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Ian's got. We're eating Christmas dinner. There we go. Okay. Hey, Derek Alexander, welcome in. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that's not where we need to be. So we're gonna go over here and
Back on the track.
yeah, there ain't no on track with this group, that's for sure. Hashtag apron good? I think so.
Sounds good.
Yeah, all right, here we go. This is the next giveaway, folks. And we're gonna start collecting.
And while Rick Bailey may not be on the show yet, he said he was going to try and join later if he could. He
Sorry
has
about
already ordered an apron, by the way. So,
Ian, trust me, this is my therapy.
That's saying an awful lot, right?
I know. To be perfectly honest with the group, and I'm sure I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and that is, I look forward to doing these streams once a month. I really, really do, because no matter how tough things get, no matter how bad things are outside of the model railroading community, when you get in here, especially with the group that's in the chat, it's like everything just disappears. It's like you don't.
yes.
You don't have to. Everything is right with the world, even though these people over here. I don't know, man. I always tell people I'm normal. It's the rest of the world that's screwed up.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, when the live stream starts, time slows down. It's relaxation time. It's camaraderie. It's special. It's very special.
Let me try.
Greatest bunch of nuts this side of the funny farm.
I will draw all of it. I will draw all of it.
Got to be some measure.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Thanks, Rodney. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did he put there? Here? Seriously, well, it's cool. My internet's all messed up. Yes, you won the mug or the shirt there, sir.
Bad 24 by 2.
Yep, you can get in touch with me, sir, and we'll get you taken care of. All right. I see that we've got too much info, Dwight. Let's see. Oh boy. All right. So it looks like we've got 20 entries for the apron. Let's go ahead and do a drawing. It's 6 after.
Let's do it. And remember, you're doing 3. You're doing
3 of them. And now Bob froze.
3 again.
Oh, no.
Hey, look at that. Ian from the Chattanooga Southern.
Congrats, Ian.
Nice.
Measure it this way.
All right. So now we're going to go ahead and
12.
let's see. Chris from MTA. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do the second drawing. Let's see who we've got here.
Let's see what it is.
And then we got the Mason Dixon.
Congrats, Alan.
All right.
That one is 12.
And one more time. What do we got?
Put one hand up here. Turn and push down.
Derek
Derek,
Alexander.
congrats.
Derek Alexander. Congratulations.
Turn the other way.
Nicely done, gentlemen. All right.
It looks like it's going in.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and get this down
And it goes
because we
out.
need to go back over to this, and then we need to, because it's now Dave's turn.
Oh, okay. Back to Dave.
Okay.
I went ahead and didn't.
Oh, you
Damn
need
it.
to-
I'm going to get this right here eventually.
You're batting cleanup here, Dave.
Good practice. That's all right.
It won't let me. It won't let me do what I want to do, and that's have us all up there. But that's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dave.
All right. So that's the toy and hobby shop. I thought it was the restaurant, but it's the toy and hobby shop. And again, that's one that I bought from Martin just for a giveaway, and it's it's in a sealed package, so it's still new, hasn't been opened. So yeah, it's an HO Bachman toy and hobby shop. So
Over here.
go ahead, Ray.
All right. Oops. That would help if I went ahead and nabbit, and I got to do it again. All right. We're going to go with hashtag hobby shop. And it would help if I spelled it right, wouldn't it? I'm a product of public education.
Yeah.
There we go. Hobby shop. And we'll go ahead and start collecting here, and we'll go to 9:15 with this one. You should be able to copy and paste it out of YouTube, I think, if you highlight it. I'm not 100% sure. I tell you what, this is really easy to do it this way. I got you this time there, Rodney. I saw you in there. It's only 6:10 here. Yeah, Lynn, I'm sorry. 1:15. Is that better? Sorry, got to count for the people on the West Coast. And I got to get used to that now because with the reorg that happened, I'm going to be dealing with the state of Maine down to the state of Florida and from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got to deal with everything from the U.S.-Canada line down to the U.S.-Mexico line and then from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Fun
They gave you a
stuff.
big raise for that, right?
Yeah, don't I wish.
You can sleep on the weekends. No big deal.
I'm on call. It doesn't.
Remote.
Oh, my goodness.
Dave, I thought you were going to hold that up and continue to demonstrate your enviably steady hands. I'd be shaking like a leaf holding this stuff. Look at the man. It's like a rock.
That is correct, Chattanooga Southern. If you already won once, you can't win again, unfortunately. Only one prize per person. Sorry. trying to make sure we spread the wealth, as it were.
We really.
All right, so we've still got a little bit of time here on this one.
This one keeps coming. But not that way.
Rodney wants you to do the apron giveaway again. I told you I was here to test typing skills.
Yeah, or spelling skills on my part.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have to cover Alaska and Hawaii.
I'll just send you a gift card if you're in Alaska or Hawaii.
No, they were talking about my job change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we're only covering the lower 48. Ugh. It's all good, Bernard. If your name shows up, we'll just skip it and redraw. It's all good. Sorry about not making that clear at one point. I'll make sure we remind as we go. Actually, Dave, I think we're just down to your stuff, right, Bob? You've already given your stuff away?
Done.
Okay.
Done. Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
While
Yeah,
we're waiting for this to take off, though, I want to add to what Ray said. We appreciate you, our audience. We wouldn't be having this fun. We wouldn't be, it wouldn't be the same without you. And so we really just value your participation, your attendance every week, tolerating our wacky senses of humor and being flexible about all the different things that we do. So this is our way of saying thank you for being out there, for being part of our audience, for being part of each of our communities. It's just, it's kind of a life-changing thing, frankly, YouTube, and this is part of the YouTube experience. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Caboose, just type in hashtag hobby shop. Caboose CH.
I'm not sure who. Yeah, I'll put it back in here again.
Thank you, Ray. I was just going to ask.
There we go.
Not hashtag our pond.
Yeah, we might. What time is it? Oh, okay, we gotta go eat, man.
Yeah, trust me. Well, that's okay. I had in their Hobie shop at one point. I forgot. I'm sharing a screen. I'm like, these people can see how much of an idiot I really am. Yeah, no space in there, Caboose. It's just the hashtag hobby shop.
There you go. Oh no, that's somebody else.
Yep. Oh yeah, the thing of it is that's what I said. I enjoy this because I can come in here and talk about something and get the conversation moving, and the
Hobo shop.
Here we go. The chat will take off with whatever it is that we're talking about, and some of it sometimes is on a serious note. Or other times it's just ribbon and pushing, and it's great. And I like I said, that's one of the things I do enjoy about doing this. Yeah. And like I said, I look forward to doing it.
Well, that's what keeps us coming back. Ray and I were talking before the show, and this is our 6th holiday show.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 years we've been doing this.
Yeah. All right. So it's 15 after. We got 19 people. We're going to go ahead and do the drawing. So it is now closed. Bob actually has next week.
I do. That's right.
Yep. Bob has got next week. And then the week after will be John number 2. And then the week after that will be me.
I want a few minutes before we sign off to talk about one of my topics and get everybody prepared to help me with that. So,
Mr. Dwight over at the Curly Express won the hobby shop.
Oh,
Hey, congrats, Dwight.
I'm not sharing. No, you're right. I'm not sharing. Why am I not sharing the screen? There we go. That would have been helpful.
All right.
Oh, okay, so we have a winner.
Yeah, we do have a winner.
Okay.
I was sitting there watching it, and I'm like, why isn't anybody?
Well, since you couldn't see it, Ray, maybe you ought to draw it again.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
Dwight.
Congratulations, Dwight.
Find some paper, and we can. No, I'm kidding. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let me go back to Mr. Dave. Oops. Not that way. That way. Why does it want to continue to do this? I don't understand. Anyway, go ahead, Dave.
So you
Yeah.
tested.
So I bought this. That's a Bachmann Amtrak. It's a maintenance car, track cleaner. I thought it was new, and when I opened it up, they realized it is not. But I took it upstairs. It does in fact run. It's DC. There's plenty of room to put a DCC in there, so it's got separate brushes and things. So this guy's got like 16 wheels on it. So
Wow.
So yeah, like I said, it was in the box and everything. I thought it was new, and then after looking at it, it's not 100% new, but it's all cleaned up and it does run. So if you want to put in there hashtag Amtrak,
Yep, that's what I actually had. As soon as there we go. There we go. Bernard, we actually did mention that a little bit ago. As far as we know, she's doing okay.
Started funny, Sparky.
So,
via rail.
All of this.
Here we go. So here is the hashtag for the entry into. No, that's not the right one. Remove that. Delete the comment. No, not that comment. Would you people stop? There we go. That's the one I want to delete. Sorry. Why is it not deleting it?
It did.
Jeez. Let me try that again. Hashtag. Here we go. Let's try that again. This time without the oops. There we go. Sheesh. Well, we've got 7 entries, but go ahead and then try it again if you don't think you got in. It'll only take it once anyway. So even though you could put it in there 6, 7 times, it's only going to show you once.
Sparky. True enough, Sparky.
You saw it, Sparky?
Yeah, I was. That's what I was laughing at. Yeah.
Yeah, good thing Brian can't see the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That time he was definitely picking on you.
All right, that's okay. How you doing, Sparky? Good to see
you. Oh, okay.
This one's harder to do.
So Cruise Rail says it goes back and picks up the comments from earlier.
That's okay, Bernard. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all do. We all do. Trust me.
Via rail.
Right.
Ed.
I don't think so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she was absolutely great to have in here, and like I said, there was some things that just went on, and now she's got the health issues. Yeah,
that's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough, and it's one of the things I started to show off with, talking about the things that I've gone through this year. And I'm definitely not taking away anything from anybody else, because I know that there is a bunch of people in here that have had health issues. Their family has had health issues. They've had other things that they don't even talk about.
Good point,
hats
Ray.
off to y'all. You made it to this point, and if you ever need an ear to bend, the only thing you have to do is reach out. Trust me. I guarantee you there's more than 1 or 2 people in this community that if you've got a problem and you need somebody to talk to, there's more than one person in here to be willing to listen. Absolutely. Absolutely. No matter how tough it gets, there's always somebody that's going to be willing to listen.
Hopefully we provided a little entertainment, a little levity over the year to help lessen whatever you're going through. That's the least we can do.
Absolutely.
That's the least we can do.
and somebody to make fun of.
Normally that's me, but that's what I get for being the class clown.
Yeah, real artist, you have been through it with your spouse. No question about that.
Yeah,
You have been through
absolutely.
it, my friend.
Absolutely. And I agree with Dan's Model Railroading Journey. I'm all ears. Absolutely. Unfortunately, I've had to go through it at least twice in the last year where somebody that I've known has decided that there was another way out, and that is not the way out. So, like I said, if even when you think you've hit rock, reach out, talk to somebody. Absolutely.
Amen. Absolutely. Okay, now Brian's got two helpers now.
That's right.
I like that.
Hey, what'd you do?
I can draw a circle, Dad. I can draw a circle.
You see her pajamas? We got matching pajamas to hers too. That's kind of cheesy, but we do.
Are those
Cool.
the SDS doggy PJs? I knew we'd left something out of the drawing.
Now that we need, huh?
There we go.
You want to help? You said you're a camera hog, aren't you?
Yep. I'm surprised that Emma isn't down here photo bombing me yet, but you know, it's.
Oh yeah, it is the winter solstice today.
Yes, it is.
We're glad to have you here with us, Cruise Rail.
Absolutely. Among friends here. Actually, I take that back. You're among family here. This is going beyond friends. This is family here. So we're at 9:23. What do you say we do the drawing there, Dave? What do you think?
I think so. I think everybody entered that was interested.
Alrighty. Let's see what happens. Yeah. What do we got?
Rainbow Bell. Chuck Schreiber.
Chuck Schreiber.
Write that one
Nice.
down here.
Congrats, Chuck.
Congrats, Chuck. Way to go.
SCHRIBER. Yeah, so email me or Ray your address and I'll send it out. Put it back in the
Papa
box.
John's Trains is in the house.
Has the original instructions in it.
Oh yes, Papa John. Welcome in. Absolutely, Chuck. All right.
Those are pretty nice. They make them. That's Amtrak, and they make a UP version of that. And I don't know.
I've got the UP version.
Do they make any other ones?
I'm not sure if they did or not.
Because I do have, I also have another Amtrak. It's really cool. But I don't know if they made any others.
Rusty nailed that one on the head. Only family can be this dysfunctional.
Yeah, right. You don't want to hear about my family. I'm one of 9 kids, so yeah, you don't want to hear about dysfunctional. Poor Martin feels left out. We're all HO or O gauge. She's like, is there anybody else that does S scale with Martin?
Yes.
We need to do a show for Martin.
That's so cool. But no.
I've got a buddy of mine that's in the S. Big John, he's been on the show a couple of times. He's actually been on a few of my videos. I've actually worked on some of his equipment.
I put some S scale models together.
Yeah.
So all the way
Well,
down
that's closer than I've gotten to that.
It's nice. It's so fun to it's so big. It's fun to put together models.
Ain't that the truth, Ed? I've said that a few times.
Well, and you can use all those Matchbox cars and stuff for accessories. It is cool.
We put the fun in dysfunctional.
Boy, that's Sparky worthy right there.
Go ahead, Dave.
No, I was going to say, did we want to talk about, does anybody have a favorite place to visit for layouts during the holidays? We can go back to that.
Yeah, it's funny because of the fact that I wanted to get down to the Severna Park Model Railroad Club, which I've only seen in video. And I know that one of my followers is a member down there, and every Saturday that I've tried to get down there, something has come up and I haven't been able to get down there. And it's like, okay, so I'm going to have to try again. I think they still have their open house until the first weekend of next year. And then they go ahead and they shut it back down again so that they can just run the club over the summertime, obviously. And then they open it back up in the I think it's like right after Thanksgiving.
Where do I start?
But I definitely want to get down there and see that. It's about a 45-minute drive for me. The bigger attraction around here, though, has always been what they call the Wise Avenue Volunteer Fire Department. They have had a huge O-gauge or O-scale layout put up for years. It's all volunteers. It's either the volunteer firemen that put it together or volunteers that put it together. And I know that last year they were actually looking for people to help them out because they're the folks that normally put that together are becoming fewer and farther between. So I know a buddy of mine had hit me up and said, hey, they're looking for people. I know you've got a pretty good reach within your community. Do you think you could put something out there? And it's like, I've done that before, but a lot of the folks, he forgets that a lot of the folks that are in these streams aren't from around the area here. So, we're from all over the place, but yeah, I know that there's quite a few layouts in the area now. A lot of the volunteer fire departments down here put up layouts.
Well, I usually go up to the Coopersburg area scale model engineers. And they have a beautiful layout. It's a permanent layout in the basement of the municipal building in Coopersburg. But this year they had a flood in the building and they had to cancel at the last minute. And the last I've heard, the club members haven't even been able to get in to assess the damage yet. Yeah, apparently there was a leak in a bathroom that went for 4 or 5 days before it got noticed.
Ooh.
So it could be serious damage.
Yeah.
There's another club up in Bethlehem. I haven't been there yet. I'm going to go up there in a couple of weeks and see their layout.
I wanted to see there's Hanover Fire Museum. That's like below York.
Right.
I'd like to see. And Bob, I'm really thinking I'd like to get out to Pittsburgh between Christmas and New Year's. I would like to see that one at the Buell Science Center. I saw it like 20 years ago. So I don't know. I might contact you.
Yeah. Well, and we should, if we do it after my stream, I could talk about it on the next live stream and invite everybody in the area to come.
Okay.
So.
And you know what? There's one at Kennywood Park there.
Yes, sir.
And Nick did a video on it, but I guess what he said was they charge you like $50 just to get into the Kennywood Park, I think. So I'm not sure what the deal is, if you could just get a ticket for the train display or not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So yeah, that was
people are riding. How many people are riding Ferris wheels in,
there are
Pittsburgh
some
winter weather? I don't know.
Yeah. So anyhow, I mean, I'm if I get organized here, I might go ahead out there to your area and
yeah, you mentioned that before. I'd love to meet up with you and do that.
Okay.
Play some A-roll down while we're at it.
Festivus. Okay.
Have a good one, JJ.
So head over in Coopersburg.
Well, speaking of next week, and thanks, Dave. I haven't been to Pittsburgh long enough to know where the heck to go or what to do. So,
Oh, you haven't had people tell you where to go yet, Bob?
Yeah, I'm sure Sparky's out there and can fill that void. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not trying to shut down the conversation by talking about what I want to talk about next week, but I don't want to run out of time to talk about this really quickly. And that is, I want to talk about the new year. New Year's resolutions, what we want to resolve to get done on the hobby front. And I also want to celebrate what we have gotten done. And so in preparation for that, if you're willing to share it or not, even if you just want to make these two lists just for your own benefit, that's fine. But as part of my show next week, I want to talk about what our resolutions are going to be and what we achieved this year. So those are the two things I ask you to do. You know, after all the gift giving is done and all of the holiday meals have been consumed, before you fall asleep from eating too much holiday food, I would invite you to sit down with whatever means you use to record things. Your tablet, I use a piece of paper and a pencil. But I think you should first make a list of the things that you accomplished in the hobby this year, because you should celebrate those things. I know I've done a lot. I mean, I'm standing in a room that was lined with black mold infested pink foam at this time last year. Okay. So I know I've achieved a lot, but I think it's important for all of us to celebrate those accomplishments, and then spend some time making a list, not too long, 1 or 2 things that you want to accomplish in the hobby next year. Maybe break that down into steps if it's a major project. And then, because I think that'll help you to get those things done, of course, during the year, but also it'll help me to have content for my show next week. But no, if you're willing to share what you hope to achieve next year, that would be great, because we can check in. You know, part of the secret of executing on New Year's resolutions is telling other people. So the Sidetrack Sunday next week will be an opportunity for you to put in the comments, and I'm going to try and write them down and follow up with you if you wish. How are you doing on your resolution, on your project, the things that you want to achieve in 2026? Not to put pressure on you. And if you feel like it's going to be pressure, that's right, Ray. Then don't tell me.
We're going to talk about how to stay out of jail. I'm going to
tell you some of the things that I want to achieve. And so I just think it would be a good process for go through. It'd be interesting to know where people are in their layout construction process, what they're trying to achieve. I think it'll be interesting, but it also might help us all to achieve a little bit more in 2026. So that's part of what I plan on talking about next week.
We're talk about how to stay out of trouble and out of jail on New Year's Eve, right?
That would be a start, yes. You're not going to achieve much on your layout if you're in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brian, what do you guys got going on down there? You got any layouts that you want to go take a look at?
We had a thing at the train museum, but there was a little special down there, but it's not anything really that we haven't seen. They do a little extra decorating and stuff, and we went down there for Halloween, and pretty much about the same stuff. So we went down there recently, but no, there are not a lot of places for me to see now. Rusty knows some places in Mobile and Pensacola that are about an hour and 2 hours from here that he goes to pretty frequently. And Rusty also goes up to Meridian pretty frequently, but that's closer to 3 hours, about 2.5 too.
And so that's kind of requiring a hotel stay for those, but they do have shows around those places.
I was going to say it's probably a little bit different for the folks for yourself down south, because of the fact that who's thinking about doing model railroad? They're messing around with model railroads down there right now. It's finally not so sweltering hot, and the humidity's not through the roof to where you can actually go outside and do something. So
that's exactly right. Right. It's nice. If the air conditioner doesn't turn on or the heater doesn't turn on, I think it's a good day. And that where we're at right now, that's been happening a good bit around here, where we really are hovering in the 60s a lot, and so we're not getting any good cold weather like I like, but it's very nice weather. You know what I mean?
We had our oil tank filled up. I think it was like a week or two before Thanksgiving. And we're already down to our quarter tank oil already. It's been that cold up here. I mean, it's been brutal. Not to mention the fact the electric bill damn near doubled in a month also. It's like, really?
I get it at 150 gallons at a time, and I guess it was last week when I used up 150 gallons. I haven't sent out another 150 last week. So,
well, there's an interesting question, Martin. That's good. Would you prefer an attic or basement for a layout? I you know what? I'll take a stab at this one because I've had both. The original layout that my dad and I worked on in our second house was in an attic. And I will tell you, one of the biggest issues with having it in an attic was the fact that where the layout had to sit against the walls were only about 2.5 to 3 feet tall, and then it went to the angle of the roof.
The dining room.
So it was like, it was a pain in the rear to work on. Having one in the basement, you end up with a different issue, and that is trying to keep the environmentals stable is one thing. The other thing is, to me, depending on where your basement is or how high the ceilings are. I mean, this basement isn't too bad. Most of it's like 8 foot. There's the spot right over my desk here, which is only like just over 6.5 feet.
There's a couple of those spots there.
Yeah, it's about 6.5. Yeah, I know. It's about 6.5 feet over my head here where the HVAC goes through. But I'd much rather, to a point, man, have it in the basement if I could do it in the basement. Absolutely.
Well, one of the first questions to ask is it climate controlled? If it's not a climate controlled attic, then I'd probably go to the basement, because even if it's not climate controlled, it's going to be a fairly stable temperature. But is it dry? An attic is likely to be dry. I know in Pittsburgh, probably 90% of the basements are not dry. Mm-hmm. And so that's not cool. So I'd have to say, ask additional questions before I can answer that. But assuming they were both climate controlled, let's assume they're both climate controlled and dry. Then, yeah, I don't know. Does an attic have more like columns in it and breakup of the space? It's kind of nice to have a space that's free of any obstructions to do your layout in. And I don't know whether one or the other is going to be more open. And both are going to have, service areas. They're going to have air handlers. If it's an attic, it could have an air handler for an air conditioning and heating system. The basement's going to have, hot water tank and maybe laundry equipment in it and a furnace and who knows. So I don't know. That's a tough one to answer without knowing the specifics, I think.
Yeah.
I think on the the height, like Ray was saying about the angled roof and so forth. I mean, an attic would be very frustrating for me. Mine is on the first floor. It used to be my son's bedroom, and I sit down here in the basement, and I keep looking at this basement, thinking, is it possible to put a layout down here as well as, the TV, the desk, and all that good stuff? So I don't know. Come on out, Bob. We'll do some floor plans and thoughts.
And for those who don't know, I'm 6'2", and Dave makes me feel small. So Dave in an attic where that's not going to work. Dave, even a basement, Rose rejected a house. She looked at a house without me when we were moving back to Pittsburgh, and she said, Bob can't stand up in here. No. A house where the man can't go in the basement? No, that's not going to work. So you never know, right? You never know which one. But usually you're right. The attic is a more cramped and crowded space than the basement.
I will say this. There are two people, and I think there's actually more, but there's at least two people that I've met in this model railroading community that I actually have to look up to because I'm also 6'2", and that would be Dave and Rick.
Yeah, I haven't met Rick in person. I didn't know that.
It's like, hello.
So is that why we call him the tree?
That's the reason why he's called the tree. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, beside the fact that the very first holiday show that we ever did, unbeknownst to me, and this goes back a ways. I'm sure that there's some people that may remember it. There's others that may not, but we formed up the Sidetrack Sunday crew in August of 2020. And it was funny because at that point in time, Grandpa Rails, myself, and Rick were building this bridge. And John hits me up and goes, hey, we want to go ahead and expand Sidetrack Sunday. What do you think about doing that in September on? I'm like, dude, really? You're killing me, Smalls.
It's all about timing, right?
It was one of those things. We actually ended up going ahead and announcing the bridge crew and Sidetrack Sunday literally almost simultaneously in like August, September. And then unbeknownst to me, in the background, the Sidetrack Sunday crew, along with Rick the Tree, decided that they were going to send me, or they tried to, this was the funny part, they tried to send me a blackjack, the GG1 from the Pennsylvania Railroad before Christmas. It was supposed to be a part of the holiday show. Well, here it is, we're on the holiday show, and then all of a sudden Rick shows up in this tree suit. And that was the other part of how he became known as Rick the Tree. He said, I just thought I'd show up here as the tree. I thought it'd be great, but no. That was a hilarious night. Not that the ones after it weren't, but that was, well, anyway, what I was getting at is he actually, I don't know if it was him or if one of the other ones, no, I know what it was. I think he found that the gang got together, but they were afraid that if they came from New York, Pennsylvania, or Arkansas, that I would know what the hell was going on. So what they did is they sent it to Rick to send to me because I didn't know Rick's address. So I finally get the thing, what was it, like the 19th of January, I think it was. It was like a month late. But yeah, Rick the Tree showed up on our holiday show the first time dressed in a tree suit. And then in 2021, he did the St. Patty's Day show in a leprechaun suit. It's like, dude, what do you got? One for every freaking holiday or something? Oh, so I think there's some folks that are jumping off. Let's see. Yep. The Sparky's saying goodnight. Mike Schuster's leaving. BNS CSX Bob is taking it, is splitting. So, and it is 9:45. Thankfully, I'm on vacation, so I don't, we could go on for 4 more hours for all. No, I'm done.
No work tomorrow either?
Huh?
No work tomorrow, Ray?
No. Oh, wow. No. Oh, see, Bob, you had to mention his name. Is he going to show up?
I heard there was a Christmas party that needed a tree.
I have not seen it before. I love it, Rick.
Is my star
Oh,
straight?
God.
Is my star straight here?
Oh man.
Rick lost
Martin's bragging
15
that he's
pounds that
retired.
night.
Yeah, Rick definitely lost 15 pounds. He was sweating so bad.
Oh, the first time I put this on, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
Well, welcome aboard, Rick. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, it's good to be
Hey,
back with the
Rick.
crew. How's everybody?
Good to see
We're
you.
hanging
Rick.
in there. Gave away a
Oh.
few things tonight, and you've just been hanging out, chit-chatting, and
Very
Did
cool.
You, did you
Very
wear that
cool.
get up to your kids' event tonight, Rick?
No, but I should have. There are quite a few people that were out dressed up, but yeah, wearing just this thing, even though it's a little thin, but on in an inside setting, it's hot. But definitely outside, it's 32 degrees over here now. So no, definitely not. But yeah, no holiday season could be even any better without a little milk and cookies. So you guys continue. I'll be over here just smoking out.
I think
That's
we were
crazy.
just wrapping
Yeah,
up.
maybe.
But now that you're
yeah,
here.
we were just getting ready to sit there because there's a bunch of folks that are taking off. So,
I'm coming.
Rick, I might have to borrow that outfit sometime. Imagine it would fit just fine.
Anytime, dude. Anytime. I'll even leave the pine needles attached.
stuff you see when you don't have a chainsaw.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Bernard says Rick like old times. Yeah.
Yep. You
Yeah.
betcha. You betcha. Yeah, Rick, I know you weren't here, but we were talking about, I had extended the invitation, obviously, over to Jason and to Heath, to which Heath had said that he was going to try to be here, but apparently, I guess something came up and he wasn't. Jason did say he had a decline. He had something else going on. And, of course, obviously, Nissy, she's recovering, so, there wasn't. Yeah, so.
Well, I got my fire going. Yeah.
Rick's getting nervous.
Yeah. It's getting toasty.
Yeah. Yes, they were, Derek. The tree puns were absolutely flying that night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Brian, you were just about done with that layout. It looked like the scenery was down.
Almost. I'm ready to cut. That's all I wanted to do is draw everything out so I could do the jigsaw tomorrow and stuff. So, but I did want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. We're getting ready to go have dinner over here. Our dinner just dinged, so I'm going to say
very
good night
nice.
to everybody. Rick, it's good to see you. I love that.
Same here,
outfit.
Brian. Thank you,
Merry
sir.
Christmas. Bob, Merry Christmas. Ray, Merry Christmas. Thanks for
Brian.
hosting this, Ray. Dave, Merry Christmas. I had no idea you were such a big guy, DB Tech Dave. I had no idea you were. I had no idea that all y'all were monsters. I mean, there's like John. What's wrong with us? We're like everybody. I'm over here going. I'm like, y'all are 6'2" and somebody's bigger than you. I don't get that.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
I think
now
the
AJ
last-
and I's dinner's ready, and we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much for having me. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas,
Absolutely,
everybody.
Brian.
Happy holidays,
Merry
Brian.
Christmas. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, Brian, AJ, Gracie.
Appreciate you letting us join y'all. Have a good night.
Glad you could
Bye-bye.
make it,
All
man.
right. See you on the 28th, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
All right.
I think the last time that Dave and I were together, I think I had Dave by like 1 inch.
Okay.
So I think I'm still the tallest of the group.
You're the tallest one, huh? Point of honor, point of distinction.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, like I said, I'm 6'2", and oh man, hey Rick. Between him and Dave, it's like you can't miss him when you walk into a train show. It's like, here, there goes Dave.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
That's cool. So you got any hobby plans for 2026 you're going to be able to share with us next week, Rick? I know you've had a little tumultuous life this year.
Yeah,
So.
it's been a whirlwind. I don't have anything planned. I got to get this bridge done that I've been working on for over a year now. But yeah, other than that, no, it's just going to be little projects just going on, whatever I have handy. I wasn't able to grab much that's not in storage, so whatever's kind of laying around here at my very small layout, that's all I've got right now. So yeah, nothing big. Not until I get into a bigger space will I be able to do another layout. So no trains just yet, but I'll keep the modeling going.
Yeah, I was going to say you can always put together kits, and it's easy enough to do a little painting and assembly and that sort of thing. So yeah.
Planning. I did have plans on right behind my whole rig here. I do have a window, and I had planned on grabbing my airbrush stuff, but somehow or another I grabbed the compressor, one of them, because I got like 6. I grabbed the compressor and I grabbed the lines, but I didn't grab the gun, so that's packed away somewhere. So I may invest in a new gun just so that I could do some airbrushing here at the desk. But yeah, other than that, no real plans that I can say I can put on paper.
I don't want to turn this into airbrush talk, but I've been contemplating getting I need a quieter compressor, because I've got a compressor with a tank, and so it's quiet at first, but there I am focusing on airbrushing some minute detail, and the compressor kicks in and it scares the crap out of me.
So I'll tell you what.
I need to get a bigger tank.
So
I'm not sure what to do.
Here's what I'm going to suggest. I had the issue. I had almost a similar issue, although I wasn't getting scared, but had a similar issue where.
Well, when you're as big as you are, not much scared.
He does. He does. I had actually, I had an issue where I had a leak in the airbrush unit, the compressor that I was using, and I couldn't get it fixed, or I didn't have time to work on it. So what I did is I ran down to Harbor Freight, and they had a very small, I can't remember the poundage. I want to say it might have been a 2-pound compressor. It was really, really small. I will find the link and I'll show it to you, but I do have it in some of my older videos. It is like whisper quiet. Really? Even when it's on, it's like you could have it right next to you and all you hear is a very silent hum, knowing that it's on. It was a really great air compressor on heat. Yeah, for electronics. Yeah. But if you want to look into that, I highly recommend that one. It's this little silver unit. Like I said, I'll send you sudden compressor moments.
Not a good thing. Not good for the work either.
I will definitely
put the compressor outside my workshop in the building, somewhere else in the building, and just run a 20
very long
line.
cable. Yeah,
that way the noise will be muffled because it'll be not in the same room as me.
My so I have the little compressor. That's exactly what I did. I actually left because I was doing my airbrushing in a different section of the basement than where my whole YouTube studio was, and I literally had a long compressor line, a 1/2-inch compressor line, going back to where the train room was. And I turned out I didn't need it, but I had this 50-foot long, hose. Right. And I went and I bought all the couplers to get it down to the size of, what the airbrush uses. And eventually I had planned on getting another one. I think I did wind up getting the connections so that I could put it at the compressor and run a smaller cable. I just never hooked it up. But the compressor itself, I couldn't have been happier with it. It was a great investment. I hope to use it. So
I've got a pretty quiet Iwata compressor without a tank. So I do like using that, but it's a constant noise.
Yeah.
Constant noise. So that's a little irritating. So
Yeah,
airbrush talk. I love it.
I've got the one that James up at Dundas Junction had given to Sparky to give to me, and I wouldn't say it's quiet, but it doesn't have a tank, so it constantly runs.
Yeah.
Right.
Technically, your tank is the line.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. And I know some people just use a tank, right? They just have a tank of CO2 that they have to get filled up periodically.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
Oh, that's right. I have seen that.
The problem I will say, because when I first started, that's what I had was the CO2 or the air can that you hooked up to the airbrush.
Yeah,
one of the things that I found with the cans was that if you were using it for any long period of time, it would freeze. And the other issue that you had is that air sometimes, especially once you started to use it, was not very consistent.
Right.
So at least with an air compressor, even with the tank, it's fairly consistent all the time. So
yeah, I thought about just getting a compressor that came with a much larger tank.
Yeah.
Then, it wouldn't, once it was up to pressure, it probably wouldn't come on during a normal airbrushing session, But I don't know.
One of the things that I know, because I've actually got two tanks or two air compressors. I've got the one down here that I use for the airbrushing, and then I've got another one upstairs that I've used also for airbrushing, just airbrushing much larger stuff that does have a tank on it. That there, when you're done with it, you have to tilt it and you have to drain it. Because if you don't drain it, the moisture gets in and it'll rust out the tank.
Yeah.
And the next time you pressurize that sucker, you get a bomb.
Yeah. The problem I found with the smaller air compressors is it's really hard to get them completely sealed. You will always seem to have some sort of leak, whether it's at a joint or in one of the connectors. You're either constantly buying replacement parts or new lines because they're just so small parts that just the way that you handle them, whether it's the connection at the gun or the connection at the compressor, I always had problems with the lines getting loose and having to rebuy new lines because the fittings just wouldn't hold air.
What I ended up doing, I think I showed it this year when I found my other airbrush and when the wife went ahead and bought me another one for my birthday. I actually went ahead and made my own, what do you want to call it, manifold off of the actual air compressor so that I didn't have to keep disconnecting and reconnecting the lines.
Right.
So it's just one connection. I've got two outputs to go into two brushes, and that's it. And it works out great. I mean, it doesn't matter which brush you want to pull up. You can use either one. They're both. The one thing I did want to do, but I couldn't find the right size or what I was looking for. I wanted to make it to where I could turn off one of the brush that I wasn't using. So the air wasn't going to that brush. And the unfortunate thing is all they had were like normal twist valve. And I'm like, no, I just want a normal on off the hand valve. You either had one of these monster things or it was like, no, that's just too chint. That I'm going to end up breaking that thing. So, it was both brushes have got air to them all the time.
So there's a little bit of discussion, and I know I've taken us past 10 o'clock now. So the chat, there's a little bit of talk about using spray cans, and I'm a huge fan of using spray cans. Not only do I decant graffiti spray paint out of spray cans in order to use my airbrush, but setting it up and then cleaning after you've used it, the airbrush, that takes a lot of time. You just want to shoot some primer or something or shoot a base coat. it's great to use a spray can. So I'm a big fan in spray cans. Now, the typical spray can, if you invert it and fire it a little bit, it will clear the nozzle and it will not be clogged the next time you go back to use it. If you've ever cut your way into a spray can, as I have, to see exactly how they work, you would see that that's how that works. There's a long, small tube attached to the spray nozzle that reaches all the way down close to the bottom of the can. But if you turn it upside down, that tube is going to suck air instead of paint, and it will blow the nozzle clean. So, because someone asked this in the chat about where she said
that's a good tip.
spray cans always plug up. Also, you can get new nozzles for your spray cans. Now, I use Montana Black spray paint, which is used by graffiti artists, and they have a lot of different nozzles that they swap out to make different spray patterns when they're making their art. So it's easy to get a whole bag of 100 nozzles of whatever size you want. So if it does get plugged up, you can replace it with a clean nozzle and keep spraying, and it's not really an issue. And I could go on at length about paint formulations and that sort of thing, but I do recommend the Montana Black line of colors. There's like almost 400 colors available.
That's a good point, Bob.
Something that works for your project out of 400 colors, I would say you are being too anal about color, because color changes with temperature, with environmental factors, right? You know, that armor yellow on your locomotive, if you've ever looked at a bunch of UP locomotives, they're all different. None of them are exactly the same, because they've all been in different weather, out of the paint shop for different amounts of time. They all look different. So don't obsess about the exact match of your colors. And so out of 400 colors, you're going to find something close enough to match whatever your livery is. And now you've got cheap paint. Hobby paint is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
You buy a can of spray paint from Montana Black, and you've got, 20 or 30 of those little hobby bottles full of paint right there waiting. And you can easily decant the paint out of the spray can. You just tape a straw with those little elbows in the straw, just tape that straw to the outlet of your spray can and spray. And that will hit that bend, go down, go right into whatever, maybe it's the paint cup for your airbrush directly. Maybe you're putting it into a small jar first. It's still, I find, even though it is already thin for spraying, it still needs a little bit of thinner added to it for airbrush work, but not much. It's pretty thin. It's pretty much ready to go. So whatever type of paint you use, if you use a water-based acrylic, you can find that in a spray can. I recommend buying it in a spray can. You'll get more for your money. You can decant it out and airbrush away, or hand brush for that matter. There you go, Ed. Yeah. As long as you've got free air. I just don't know how much pressure you're going to get out of a gas station.
Yeah, the pressure, the pressure in that tank is going to constantly change as you use it. So
yes,
unless you've got a regulator on there,
that's good. You
got to be careful with that. But just a tidbit on what Bob was saying with the different nozzles. I used to follow a guy who did like spray painting with the spray cans and the graffiti and T-shirts and all that. And those nozzles are actually color coded. So depending on what type of spray you want, if it's a fine spray, a wide spray, whatever pattern, they're all color coded. And I've seen him do one color and then pull the nozzle off, put another one on, and get a completely different, spray pattern. And so, yeah, there's a whole industry behind it.
When I first got into using this graffiti spray paint for my models, I said I saw this online and I found a distributor in Oakland. I was living in the Bay Area at the time. So I went down to this distributor and I walked right by it 2 or 3 times because all it was a number. There was no signage at all because, of course, he's supplying criminals with, right? So he was totally. So I go into this shop and here's this guy with his old German Shepherd behind the counter. And he just thought it was so cool that I was going to use what he was selling to paint model trains instead of real trains. And I was trying to match a certain color orange for my livery. And so he said, oh, well, you should use this line of paint. And he spent all kinds of time with me. And while he's doing that, good night, Joe Rader.
Night,
Merry
Joe.
Christmas, buddy.
Happy holidays,
Merry
buddy.
Christmas.
Hey, Joe.
But while he's helping me, guys are coming in, they got their hoodies on, they pull their hood off, they got a backpack, they're filling it with cans of spray paint, and then they're scuttling out the back door because they were the real graffiti artists. They were going to go out and paint something they shouldn't be painting.
Lord.
It was a really cool experience, and that was my introduction to the Montana Black line. It's actually what did the ShamWow guy said? The Germans make good stuff. Wasn't that it? This is a line of paint that's made in northern Germany, Montana Black. They have Montana Gold, which is a water-based. They have different formulations, but the Montana Black is a true lacquer. True lacquer. So, yeah, you would think that, Dave, but Amazon has everything. You can go on Amazon or Montana Black spray paint your heart's content. It's hard to believe. But it's really, I don't know, the whole paint chemistry thing is just, one of the things about participating in YouTube is it shows you how little you know, right? I mean, because I did a video about how cyanoacrylate, CA adhesive, how to keep it from drying out. And it's been a popular video, but just like a week or two ago, I got a comment from a chemist about exactly what's happening, because I had read, and so I conveyed that CA dries in the presence of the HO, not H2O, HO molecule, which is a minority component in the atmosphere, but it is all around as HO, not only on our tracks, but also in the air. And, but it was just amazing to get this guy who then went on, at the end of the day, he said, hey, your advice is good, but this is really what's happening. This is how HO ions are really formed. And it was just
got a chemistry lesson out of it.
So again, it's really cool. I should probably do a follow-up video just based on what this guy told me. But it's I don't know, it's fun stuff. It's good. I think we should. I'm starting to tire out here, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm starting to fade here a little bit.
You're not alone, Bob.
That's probably why I'm babbling on incoherently. It looks like Randall just.
Yep, Randall just popped in. He was on the road.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, Randall.
Where's
a
the
valuable member of the community?
Ray's already been committed, JP.
Come on, we got a 4-hour record that we got to break here.
Oh God, no!
I'm gonna have to go get some food if that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say
about my stupid kitchen. So, but no, I wanted to once again thank first the other members of the Sidetrack Sunday crew for having me. This is just an incredible amount of fun and a great experience, and it really is an important part of my YouTube experience. And so I'm very I'm thankful for the opportunity to spend time with you all and to help build our audience. And then I also, of course, as others have already done, thank our audience.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys and gals are amazing. You're why we do this. You're just such a great, supportive, fun community. It's really, yeah, honestly, I go to cocktail parties and I say, no, you don't understand. You don't understand how cool it really is, how much of a community you can really have.
Yeah,
You're out there figuring out how to, change the motor on your power windows, and it's good for that. But that's not the whole experience. There's just so much to it. There's so much joy, fun, camaraderie. And that's what our audience really provides. And so just thank you all from me. I just want to thank you all, say happy holidays, and thank you so much for contributing and being part of the community.
Bernard, have a couple more eggnogs. It'll get brighter.
I was going to say, I don't know what circles you're hanging out in. You're going to cocktail. Damn, I've never been invited. No,
I don't go to cocktail parties with you anymore. You take people to sawmills.
Did I just see Bella poking around the corner?
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Wait. The last time I saw Bella, she was, Jesus.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Anyway, no, I to be perfectly honest, I mentioned it earlier. I'm going to say it one more time. It's because of the community. That's the reason why we do this. That's the reason why we have these holiday shows. We do the giveaways because we're giving back, because you all give us so much heck. But no, I mean,
we get more than we give. We get so much more than we give, right?
And it's absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Yeah.
And bringing Bob in this year along with Brian to meet or to be a part of the team with Dave and John and myself, it has worked out very well. Can't wait to see what happens next year. Like I said before, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. John, did you have anything for the crew?
No, just had a great time, and thanks everybody. Thanks all the followers, and this is a great crew to work with. I look forward to it.
Merry Christmas, and don't forget to be ready with your New Year's resolution for me on next Sunday's show. Let's talk about, we've achieved a lot this year as a community on our layouts. Let's see what we can do next year. Better and better.
What you got, Dave?
No, just I really appreciate getting together with you all when we do the group events. That's a great time, and I appreciate everybody that joins in. I really enjoy it, because if we didn't have the audience, there'd be no point in doing it. And also, I have off between Christmas and New Year's, so I may do some more. I may have some time to do some more live streams in between, just for fun.
Excellent.
So,
Good.
and we need to talk about, or I need to talk to myself maybe about the next year and what I plan on doing. And, try to get a goal and some focus on this stuff, and get organized, I think.
All right,
Martin.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I think you can execute on that one, Martin.
What you got?
I think the idea is, if we don't plan it, then it's less likely to happen, right? If we can step
That's
back
true,
and
Bob.
figure
That's
out
true.
what's good, what's important to us, what can we do in our current limitations, what can we achieve, and how do we get there, and figure out the steps, and then have some support from this fabulous community. I'm going to revisit my resolutions at least once a quarter on Sidetrack Sunday. And I'll be more than happy to make a list of everybody's resolutions.
He's going to hold us to it.
Talk about it. I'm not going to shame anybody. That's not the purpose of this. But if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Maybe you changed your plans. You decided you didn't want to go in that direction, so you've gone somewhere else. I don't know. maybe you just need a little encouragement like I do. I think I need the community to hold me accountable. So I want to, you know, if you want to participate in that sort of thing, that's what I want to set up next week. So
what you got, Rickster?
I don't have a whole lot. It's been a heck of a year for me. I'm glad to just be back on YouTube. Glad to reach out to everyone again. Glad to still be a part of the community, and glad that you guys are all still there with me.
You're sitting here waiting.
I don't know. I don't know what's coming in the future. I don't have any plans. It's going to be a whimsical year for me. But everyone, stay happy, stay healthy. God bless you all. Happy holidays, happy New Year, and I'll see you around here on YouTube very soon.
outstanding.
Sounds like a winner, Rick. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. You know, that's the thing. The community here, and I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. No matter how bad things are gotten, there's always somebody that'll lend you their ear. Abso-freaking-lutely. And that goes for any of us. So, and with that, I mean, that's a down note, but you know, it is the absolute truth. I'm tired of dealing with it. It's been too many in the last couple of years, and that's as far as that's going to go. So, with that, Bob has got Sidetrack Sunday next week. The week after that, the first one of the new year is going to be over at John number 2 over at the Schuylkill River Valley. And then the week after that, Dave and I still need to talk, but him and I are going to switch for the month of January because January the 11th happens to be somebody's birthday. I'm not
sure. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that would be.
Okay.
There's somebody's, and not John's.
I'll have to go through my list of topics.
Everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate out there. Happy and safe New Year, and we will see you. Take it easy. Be safe. God bless.
Merry Christmas,
Good night, everybody.
Merry
Good night,
Christmas.
everyone.
Thanks, everybody.